What's up guys, I'm Jay coming at you. How you doing? I'm taking a break because I'm working at my office at home, doing a lot of stuff. But let's talk about Sony. Sony's back, guys. Sony is back, and I'm really happy that Sony's back because the competition is on right now. The Japanese don't play around, that when it comes to innovation. The good thing about the Xperia 1 Mark II that the Sony just announced, if you go to Sony website or YouTube Sony, you can see the announcement. It's about a half an hour, but I'll just tell you exactly what is the best thing about this phone. Number one, 4K OLED HDR 90Hz display, 21:9 aspect ratio. This is the best thing that ever happened when it comes to the screen technology in a phone. Okay, this is number one. Number two, they listen to the community, so they adapted they implement the headphone jack. Now you can use the headphone jack to listen to music, watching everything. So, and also with the enhancement of software that Sony have, it's bonkers. Okay, what else? Let's talk about the dimensions. Okay, the dimensions between the Sony Xperia 1 last generation and Xperia 1 Mark II this generation is actually awesome. So they actually managed to make it more thinner. So it's 71.1 millimeters. So that's gonna help you one-handed usability, no matter how big your hand or your hand size is so small. So it doesn't matter. This is the best thing, guys. So you can enjoy Netflix in 4K. Also, they have dual speakers. So you have a dual speaker phone, and they have great sound system, sound editing system in their phones when it comes to the dual speakers. I mean, Sony did a lot with this one, guys. I cannot imagine. There is no downfall, guys. There's no. I'm trying to find one single flaw. I just can't. Except the price, of course. But let's go back and talk about the gaming performance. So it has Snapdragon 865 chipset. So this is the latest Snapdragon, and it is really awesome. Oh, and they also implemented a 4,000 milliamp battery. So 4,000 milliamp battery, and check out the weight, 181 grams. Show me a phone that has a 4,000 milliamp battery around that weight. I don't think you're gonna find many. But anyways, they actually managed to put a lot of spec in this phone. Now let's talk about the price, and this is what actually gonna blow your mind. They actually priced it $1,300. Okay, that's a crazy ass price, guys. That's a crazy price. But if you look at the spec and if you look at the camera, they have also Zeiss optics now. Sony had a deal with Zeiss, so they implement the Zeiss optics here. And if you look at the Realme X2 Pro, whoever have this phone, Realme X2 Pro, go zoom to the maximum, and it has a 2x zoom. The 2x on the Realme X2 Pro, it is as good as the Mate 20X 3x zoom. So the zoom factor on the Sony camera is really great. So imagine they actually applied on a 3x zoom with Zeiss optics. You can imagine that how it's gonna be really good, the zoom. Of course, they have to make it 30x, 40x maybe zoom. So Sony can play with that, right? Now, the price, it's very heavy, but it's gonna be a gem, guys. It's gonna be a very luxurious phone that it's not gonna be repeated anytime in the history of phones, guys. Trust me. This aspect ratio, the 21:9, and the width of 71.1 millimeters, it never gonna happen again. I don't know why. I feel like this is the edge right here. Now also the photography. Now they have also the Cinema Pro. They call them cinematography. Okay, cinematography. So where you can actually edit your videos and make it as good as the Hollywood movies. You can add filters, adjust the contrast, and do a lot of things, that you can do in any Android phone. It's just signature for Sony. I cannot find a reason diminish the price. I seems to agree with the price. I know it's very expensive, but if you wait a little bit, it's gonna drop down. But I kind of see why they price it this way. I can see it. But anyways, guys, this is just a report for the Sony. Welcome back, Sony. You did good. So let's enjoy the tech life, guys. See you guys later.